Всем привет, с вами Войс, продолжаем играть в Эликс. Ну что ж, мы добрались до деревни берсеркеров. Интересно, что там, колодец маны. И теперь нам нужно добыть снаряжение и денег. Ну что ж, давайте займемся этим. А, кстати, я так и хотел посмотреть наводку. Во, автоматика. Все. Подкорректировали. Здравствуйте. Нет, не можешь с мной говорить, понятно. Где у вас здесь торговцы, дорогие берсеркеры? Красивый, правда. Саженцы мира. Здравствуйте.
Yeah? Not now.
А при этом ранец нам позволяет забраться практически куда угодно. И знаете, эти выступы как будто не просто так.
Yeah?
Говорят, технологиями не пользуются, но я определенно вижу, что у этой девушки автомат за спиной. Забавно. Или это может арбалет, или там стрелометатель.
We have nothing to talk about.
No, not now.
Воин. Опа. Вот это, кажется, по адресу зашел, да? Синдра.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're going to keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
Намагичить еду.
Magic up supplies.
Mana, spells, magic it up, whatever you want to call it. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be balanced out with magic. But where is the help that I need? But then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
What do you have to trade?
Надо будет немножечко, кстати, голос повысить, мне кажется, тихо разговаривают.
Selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
Что в Голиафе все так плохо?
Are things really that bad in Goliath?
That depends who you ask. I'm sure there are some who don't notice how hard it is for everyone at the bottom of the pile.
Харизма. У тебя проблемы, да?
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Icing clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Я могу помочь.
Can I help?
You? Well, not one to turn down that sort of offer. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
Где мне он... Нет, это какой-то другой.
Where can I
Это
find
мастер
this
Торвальд.
Master Thorald?
Pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows where he
Скорее
is.
всего, да, никто не
He
знает,
announced
где он.
that he needed to go into retreat for some higher purpose, and that was it.
И
He
ушел.
left. All we
Или
know is
мертв.
that his leaving had something to do with Elix and mana. But what exactly? I don't think anyone knows.
It sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics stealing some of what we do, Sam.
Yes, it's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll
Ну-ка.
take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know. I will speak to Engram for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best. But we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
Ставка провианта. Можешь чему-нибудь научить
Teach me
меня?
something.
Of course.
Зачить новые навыки, лишь в том случае, если характеристики это позволяет. Так, чему она учит? 10 очков характеристик. Хитрость, интеллект, опытный охотник. Под за убийство чудовищ, интеллект, хитрость. Больше опыта. Скидку у торговцев. Увеличивает боевое умение. Увеличивает умение выживания. Ремесленные навыки. Включит харизму. Так, хитрость, интеллект. Каждый уровень увеличит боеспособности спутников. Ага. Хитрость, интеллект опять. Хитрость, интеллект, да, я смотрю? Нам нужен. Стимул. Ага. Так, ну что ж, качаем хитрость, интеллект пока. 15. Так. Вот это вот получается лучше всего, мне кажется. В начале нет. Побольше характеристики. И где работа с людьми? Увеличить харизму. 40-40, да? Четный гражданин. Что это нам дали, интересно? Не знаю, так. Интеллект на 5, остальное в хитрость. Так. Всё.
I can see you sneaking around over there.
Ладно, ладно, что-то не кипишуй. Торгуемся.
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Так. Плотной капюшон, кусок серы. Топорик, разводной ключ. Не густо. Железный пруд мне нужен мне. Магический хлам. Сигареты 255. Неплохо. Стрела. Мусор. Продать, подтвердить обмен. Факелы, отмычки. Да. Ничего ценного-то у нас на самом деле и нету, кроме сигарет. Офигеть. Их можно продать. Ну, давайте пока продадим, ладно. Все. Стартовый капитал есть. Штильно, конечно. Так, теперь, когда у нее Кузьми. Сохранимся. Воруем. Рецепт. Тише ты, прыткий парень.
You're not very good at sneaking.
Я? О чем речь? Здравствуйте.
Maybe later.
Позже. Она теперь, интересно, спалит нас? Привет. Эй. Шо? Что за меч? Укус змеи. Сила, ловкость. Сильный. Очень специфический волшебный меч, его яд убивает тихо, но болезненно. Ядовитый меч даже. Сила 30, ловкость 60. Понятно. Мы все равно хотим быть не воином, а, я думаю, стрелком. Я так думаю. Типа с ружьем там или типа того. Так, с кем надо поговорить еще раз? Поставка провианта. Синдер ждет поставок провианта из долины проклятых. Ей должен помочь люди Ангрима из клана Железа. Но они внезапно перестали сотрудничать. Мне нужно поговорить с Ангримом и выяснить, почему это случилось. Беспокоен. Так, кто-то пропал. Эльдрух, что я выяснил, стражника Дрога. Так, это нужно опять к входу идти. Идем дальше.
Gunfast. What news from the fields?
You hear Yora's still looking for volunteers to go up to the converter?
Good luck to him. I don't know anyone who's going to risk that journey in a hurry.
Nah, I don't give a shit.
What have we here?
Привет.
Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Ты знаком с берсерком по имени Альвар?
Do you know a berserker named Alvar?
Oh yeah, I know Alvar. That asshole almost tore down half the tavern with his friend Argor a few days ago. Those two drink harder than anyone I've seen drink for a long time. I haven't seen Alvar since. If you find him, you tell him not to show his face in here again.
Do you know where Alvar could be?
No, and I don't want to. You could ask his drinking buddy Argor, down at the pit. He's about the only one talking to Alvar these days.
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hard-working man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Tell me.
Почему вы пользуетесь таким старым оружием?
Why do you use such old weapons?
What? You think you can't kill someone with a sword? You don't need Elex weapons to survive. You ask the Alps. Their technology against our magic, and they're the ones in the ground.
Maybe the berserkers just got lucky.
Ha! Are you one of those people that looks at a shiny gun and thinks it's progress? Elex rots whatever it touches. Look at the Alps. They might as well be mutants. They're unnatural.
Что такое хорошего в природе?
What's so good about nature?
Have a beer and you can taste it. Nature is magic, real magic. Took the comet for people to realize that. So that's what we do here. We work with nature. Nature gives us mana, and mana gives us magic.
Кто такие берсерки?
Who are the berserkers?
Хотя я уже понял, в
We're
принципе.
the only real free people there are. I know, we have our laws. But better that than a knife at your throat like the outlaws. Or an Elex edition like those Alps. We're working together to make this world better. You work hard here, you're rewarded. There's no others will be so fair to you.
Idan is different to the other places I've been.
Well, there you have me beaten. I've never left Edan, but from what I've been told, the comet scorched the ground and what didn't die was poisoned by Elex. It's only here that the world is growing again. Generations of berserkers have worked hard to make this place. And now we have the world hearts. The other lands should be welcoming us. They should be begging us to come and heal the world instead of attacking us.
Have you heard anything about the Alps recently?
Спрашиваем про себя
Well,
же.
it said that they were very active a few days ago. One of them Albs, Calyx, they say, seemed to be very interested in the old observatory in the mountains up there
Обсерватория
to
в
the
горах.
west.
Calyx. Do you know where he is now?
He and his troops went north. Pity. He made it out just before the force sent after him got there. Must have had a fright. There've been no more Albs seen since then.
Do you know where where in the north he has gone.
I don't really get any news from past the first border region up there in the highlands of Obessa. There's not many berserkers prepared to venture far into the Icelands. Hardly anyone who's seen the Ice Palace has returned alive.
Do you know anyone who made it all the way down
Наш
to the Ice
персонаж, видимо,
Palace?
там не раз бывал.
Not that it's still alive. There were a few warriors, but we lost them in the last attack.
Налей мне выпить.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Тут у него можно еду покупать, понятно. Может,
You
что-нибудь
hear an
налью.
outlaw's been spotted up around the main gate?
No.
You're
You
the
must
second
have
person to
listened.
tell me that today.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, they say this sort of thing, but what does it really mean? There are too many dead
Magnus always
already.
popping in here to let me know his plans. Treats me like a brother, he does.
He's gonna fuck up, and then we'll all have to deal with it.
Yeah, not now, all right?
You say it's a solution, but I think it will make things worse.
Hard work pays off.
Yeah, well, they say this sort of thing, but what does it really mean?
Земледельцы.
Nobody even listens there, that's the problem.
Вроде больше
I hope they
никого.
can all come together.
Что ж ты крадешься? Успокойся, успокойся. Чё, сразу кипишуешь,
How can he be
стоит
so stupid?
присесть на корточки.
Nobody even listens there, that's
Born.
the problem.
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
Я просто мимо проходил.
I'm just passing through.
Many arrive with that intention. Most stay. Let me welcome you to Goliath, the jewel of Magalan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing people than doing the actual job.
What's a seedling farm?
Это тоже
We
уже
grow a
понял.
lot of different plants here. Specimens of all the types we
А,
can
это
find.
ж-
But
а,
of them all, the world hearts are the most
сердце мира,
important.
да.
For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses.
Rot boars broke through and attacked the cultivators and the seedlings.
Then what are you standing there for? We need to protect them.
Relax. The rot boars are dead.
They are? You're sure? And was it you that kept the seedlings from being destroyed?
Да, это был я.
If so, you have my thanks.
А деньги?
I better go and check on the cultivators. Make sure everything is all right. Thanks. Thanks again.
Блин, ты может хоть что-нибудь даст. Жлоб. Это что такое? Какие-то кристаллы огненные. Тоже, видимо, какая-нибудь сторожевая башня. Или заградительный купол магический. Типа вот соединяются эти кристаллы и получается такой купол. Альрик, вот тебя-то я ищу.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen before.
Ух ты и ушлый, а?
Newcomer, aren't
Я
you?
уже вижу.
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Я слушаю.
I'm listening.
I'll bet you look like the listening kind. Except maybe being impaled up the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker, someone who knows what's right, what's legal and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both.
Бля, это
a
подстава, но это подстава.
You want to
Но
trade
мне просто
illegal
интересно.
goods?
Illegal here is legal there. Law's just a matter of geography, isn't it? So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal
Ага,
berserker,
краденые
take
вещи
that
ему можно
trouble off
продавать,
your
да?
hands. is where the Elexit is. You could spend your life dreaming of Elexit, or spend your Elexit living your dreams. Your choice.
You're looking for rare items.
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time of our busy official
Или ему
authorities.
можно продать
No
оружие,
fuss, no overstretching our
то есть,
legal
которое мы нашли
authorities.
у
It's
клириков.
much better for everyone.
Ну-ка, ну-ка.
And all for
Давай
the
уже.
right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
Научишь чему-нибудь?
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Ага, вот он мой клиент. Ловкости одного не хватает. Отмычки больше не ломаются. Шикарный навык. Ну, до него как до Китая. Карманные кражи тоже. Люблю такую штуку. Ворвать и увеличить вероятность остаться незамеченным. Позволяет указать дополнительный предмет при карманной краже. Клириков на верстаке. Создать кольца и амулеты на верстаке. Магические самоцветы. Позволяет взломать электронные замки соответствующего уровня. Ловкий хакер. Спокойствие, горное дело. Ага, то есть тут даже еще хакерством заниматься надо, да? Позволяет взломать электронные замки соответствующего уровня. Я-то вот хочу взлом замков, зараза. Но ловкость не хватает. Блин. Так. Карманный вор, ловкость. То есть следующий уровень, короче, все очки бросаем в ловкость. И сейчас, я думаю, можно взять первый уровень хакера. Шо? Следующий 35. Ага. Так.
What items do you trade?
Trade? No, that would be illegal. No, I don't.
I have to gamble.
You could say that, but once you offer the right price, the odds. I only have a limited selection. Well, you know what they say. Of course, as a loyal and honest berserker.
I want to make.
All.
Так, шапка вора. Хорошо. Классические солнечные очки. 2500. Ого. Броня охотника. Рубашка механика. Все одинаковые совершенно. Штаны вора. Элекс. Отмычки. Бурый кожаный капюшон. Сухими скрывает лицо. Понятно. Так. Насчет ценных
About
находок.
these rarities.
Yes.
Want to buy some cleric's weapons?
Are you crazy? That's way too hot for me to handle. You get caught with those, and you can dig your own grave, and a grave for anyone connected to you.
Ну,
My
блин.
advice, you get rid of that stuff as fast as you can. And take this to help you remember. If anyone asks, I never heard of any weapons, right?
What's the catch?
Catch? What catch?
Do you take me for stupid?
No. Stupid would... Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart, and I can see you're smart.
Can you get a hold of our technology?
Altec is far too hot and Goliath, my
Он
friend.
всего за 50 рублей.
I'm
Я
a
просто в
brave
ошеломлении
man, but
сидел
no
сейчас. Ну
outlaw,
ладно.
No reaver. I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over something. Trust me, you want to stay away from that life and that merchandise.
Exactly what goods are you looking for?
Me? I don't want anything. But I might know a few people in need of mature healing roots. Born the cultivator knows where they grow. And if you could persuade him to let you harvest them, then maybe I could persuade someone to give you elixir for them.
And if I just give the roots to Born?
You could, but then Born's not going to be as financially grateful as me. Meaning he'll pay you less if I have to spell it out.
Do you need any other items?
Well, there is something that needs acquiring and redistributing. You know the pit, right?
What's the pit?
Oh, it's a storage place. They keep unwanted items there.
Кажется, я знаю, чем мы займемся в этой серии.
The guy in charge there needs help collecting things with elixir in them. And here's you.
Воруем для Альрика.
So, how about you help collect that stuff for him, then accidentally lose it on the way back?
You want me to bring you things with elix in them?
Well, truth be told, Yora really doesn't like that stuff. And I know people who love it. So, it would be winners all around.
Any more rare items you're interested in?
You've noticed the Mana Shrine, right? Big building in the middle of Goliath?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that building contains all the elix they use to make mana. And mana is magic in whoever's hands hold it. I'm telling you, elix can make profits appear out of nowhere.
Короче, вообще всю деревню можно грабануть и все Альрику сбагрить.
From under Caldrum's nose.
Anything else you're looking for?
Not right now. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
What's the rarest item you're looking for?
Well, there is one thing, but it's a bit special.
Tell me about it.
Well, if you're sure, once we talk about this, you'll be committed. It's all about trust on this one.
Just tell me.
Well, you see, Ragnar, one of the big bosses here, has something of particular interest to me. A family
Самому
heirloom.
Рагнару прокрасться даже.
Eisenfaust's
Меч
sword.
Эрика попросит железный кулак.
Who is Eric Eisenfaust?
You've got to have heard of him. He was one of the greatest warriors ever to fight for the berserkers. Eisenfaust is a legend here. Kids worship
Кстати,
him.
интересно, здесь есть
Warriors
дети
wanna be
в Элексе?
Not Ragnar's either. Who knows how he got the sword, but it wasn't legitimate, trust me. Some say Eisenfaust was the real founder of the berserkers, that he took Amrek's dreams and made them real. They say that 50 years ago, Eisenfaust destroyed an entire army of the clerics' fighting machines using just this sword. Load of old hooey, of course, but even so, with his name on the sword, it's almost
Всего есть
priceless.
цена.
Almost. I'll give you a reasonably sized stack of elixir for it.
I'll get you Eisenfaust's sword.
Your skills, my needs. What a beautiful business we do together. But be careful, yeah? Ragnar's not gonna want to part with that sword willingly.
I'll get it for you.
Then your reward will be waiting for you.
Особая штучка. Так, значит, в квест он добавился. Да, отвали. Особая, да, ценным мечом, что хочется предоставил ему этот меч. Также принести ему саженцы, которые Борн охраняет, и какие-то диковины от торговки. Кстати, вот и...
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
Это вот он,
What
склад.
are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
It's an adjuter. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several.
It's ELEX technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
You want to take it? You'll have to cut my arm off.
Right. Well, your arm is safe for me, but don't go showing that thing around. Others who are stricter with the law might see chopping your arm off to keep the law as a price worth paying. Still, best you know that should you find any other ELEX technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected ELEX technology.
То есть, скорее всего, кто хочет присоединиться к берсеркам, надо было бы отдать пушки вот сюда, этому Йору. Но нас все равно это не интересует, поэтому все равно.
Now, that's a better use for ELEX than building devices. So we collect technology, extract the ELEX from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
Да, кстати, что? Где она?
The pit.
That's where we take all forbidden technology. Once the ELEX has been extracted there,
Может быть, там мой дрон? Надо бы спуститься в яму. Где она только?
We cure the soil of ELEX's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
If ELEX is so bad, why do you trade using ELEXit?
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's ELEX, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana. Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then, it's useful. Everyone spends it, so we do too. I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide all these things. It makes my head hurt.
Да что ты?
So, you won't be confiscating my ELEXit?
Oh, we need as much of it as possible to buy the things we need. So please, trade while you're here.
So if you need ELEX, why do you want to get rid of it?
Ah, Amrek's paradox. We are told ELEX is the center of all ills in the world, and yet it is also the cure. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
You want me to collect ELEX?
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb converter?
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine ELEX here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature, but we can make use of it. Well, with the ELEX in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high ELEX concentration in them. Can you do that?
Так.
And if
Вот
I get caught
это хороший
bringing
вопрос.
ELEX into Goliath,
You have my absolute word that this is official business. I told you, we need this. Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The world hearts will purify Magalan without the need for machines. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already made.
I will get you the
Еще одну
converter
миссию.
parts
Набираем
you want.
миссии, набираем.
Good. Great. Thank you. Be careful, though. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again.
Поставки Элекса.
Why not do this and use technology?
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil. And so, Amrik and the Forefathers decreed that all technology that poisoned our world should be forbidden. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magalan pure again, mana was given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our rejection of technology. And if you have magic, Why would you want technology? So the Alps pump ELEX into themselves, the clerics feed it to
Технология,
machines,
магия и
and we
наркотики.
transmute it into
Я
magic.
думаю, выбор очевиден, да? Эликс дает Альба. Но ведь технология упрощает жизнь.
Surely technology makes life easier.
Such is temptation. The Alps take ELEX, they get stronger, but what have they become?
Victorious. They're beating you.
In the short term, they don't even know what they're fighting for.
Защищает
How can they
Альбов
ever
наш
be
персонаж.
victorious if they let themselves
Прям в
become
открытую.
machines? They have a love of ELEX, a need for it, but as to why, if we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Alps.
But Alps can cast magic.
Yes, yes. Now there is something I don't understand.
Ага. А чё это наш персонаж не умеет творить магию? Так, чего-то тут у него можно своровать. Коллекционный автомат. Кажется, вот это и оно и есть. Ещё что-нибудь?
Stop, thief.
Ой,
You think you're gonna get away with stealing from here?
I'm not stealing anything.
Our laws are clear. Any ELEX technology should be given over to the pit, and it stays there.
He didn't tell me any laws.
If he instructed you to come here, then he would certainly have told you the laws.
Well, he didn't.
Then you can argue that out with Angrim. The law has been broken, and he will decide your fate. Follow me, and let us hope for your sake that he grants you clemency.
интересно,
Who are
можно
you
было не
hiding
попасться?
from? So, you have broken our laws.
Суровый.
Our laws are clear. Any ELEX technology should be given to the pit and stay there. You have broken this law.
Who are you to judge me?
I am Angrim, keeper of our law and warlord of the Ison clan. And you, stranger, are a guest in our city. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Я не знал, что Алекс под запретом.
I didn't know that ELEX was forbidden.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You have broken our laws. But, on this occasion, I will give you a chance to redeem yourself. Find a berserker called Rogar in the Valley of the Damned, and penance will be paid. But if you intend to spend time here in Goliath, learn our laws. I won't be so forgiving next time. That is my judgment. Justice will be seen. Justice will be served. Thank you, Jorah. You may return to your duties.
Sir?
Быстрее, 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 пока он не пришел, быстрее. Куда бежать только? Куда бежать? Куда он повернет? Ага, я так и думал. Бегом. Бегом, бегом, бегом. Интересно, можно было не попасться, но тем не менее мы нашли новый квест.
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them, if you know how I could get a chance to do that.
And if I did know something about them?
That would be good, for both of us. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
Я его уже продал.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course, of course. I can offer you Elexit if you give them to me.
Сколько?
That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
your Elexit
У меня
isn't
все равно
worth the
нет
risk.
этого оружия.
And superstition wins over reason. A loss for us all. Go, hand them in. A shame. I thought you would be clearer thinking than the others here.
Ладно. Блин, куда бежать-то?
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
With all the wounded there are these days, we can hardly keep up.
Еще один квест,
That's
смотрите.
more of a reason. If we keep doing the same things, this war won't end.
Nothing we can do will end this war.
Someone has to do something. Doing the same thing again and again, it's insane.
But what can be done that the warlords haven't done already?
We can take a risk. Isn't it more important that we win this war rather than how we win it? Come with me. I need someone to watch my back when I go look for some supplies. And I know I can trust you.
I can't leave. Stormson, Caldron is counting on me. And there are so many wounded.
You patch them up. I want to give people a chance to fight back. If I can pull this off, you will have fewer wounded to worry about.
Так, ну ладно. Давайте здесь уже прервемся. Все еще мне интересно, можно ли избежать, того, что нас поймают. Но тем не менее мы получили новый квест, значит больше опыта. Значит, играем так, как получилось. Поймали и поймали. Главное, не убили и не обокрали. Или еще чего похуже не сделали. Ну ладно. Подписываемся, ставим лайки. Всем удачи, всем пока.